Supporting capstone multilingual writers. Cite all ideas that come from outside sources. In American academic English, it is necessary to cite all ideas that come from outside sources. This expectation may be different than what you are used to, depending on your cultural background. Some cultures have a more collectivist approach to writing. In these cultures, the writer may use ideas and quotations from other seminal sources or historical sources without citation. In other cultures, this can show that the writer is well read, and the writer assumes that the reader will have the same background. In other words, it is assumed that the reader has read the same sources. If these sources were cited, it might be considered an insult to the intelligence of the reader. Furthermore, the way in which the writer is able to take and combine these previous sources into their own writing demonstrates sophistication in the writing. Other cultures, such as the academic culture in the United States, have a more individual approach to writing. In the United States, the ideas of other authors are seen as their intellectual property, and therefore they must be cited within the text. In this culture, citations show respect to the original author. They also show the reader that the writer is well researched and credible. If the sources are not cited or are not cited properly, this is plagiarism. In the United States, where there is so much emphasis on the individual, plagiarism is a serious offense, and in some educational contexts can result in serious consequences for the doctoral writer. There are two ways to cite material within the text: a direct quotation and a paraphrase. In a direct quotation, the writer uses the original words of the author and copies and pastes them into their writing. In a paraphrase, writers change the words and sentence structure from the original source, but the ideas still come from the source, not the writer of the current text. In both cases, citations are necessary to show where the ideas are coming from and which sources a writer is using in their writing. Keep in mind that APA documentation style prefers paraphrases over direct quotations. Use direct quotations sparingly or not at all. And again, remember to cite both direct quotations and paraphrases in your writing. Let's take a look at an example of both a direct quotation and a paraphrase. On this slide, the direct quotation reads as follows: to encourage business owners, large and small alike, to use social media as a marketing platform, several social media companies have developed business-specific tools or made it possible to brand an online profile to a business. This example sentence has quotation marks around it so that it is clear to the reader that the words here come from another author, and it includes a full citation to the source's authors, year, and page number to show exactly where the quotation came from. The paraphrase on this slide reads as follows: small business owners can develop a Facebook business page to establish an online presence, which could bring in thousands of potential customers at a low cost. This paraphrase does not have direct quotation marks around it because the language and the sentence structure have been changed from the original. However, it still includes a citation with the sources, authors, and year because these ideas came from this source. On these next three slides, let's look at some examples to determine if the revision sentences are correctly cited. For example 1 here, the original source reads as follows: participants expected the school district to provide a quality education to their children while reinforcing the conservative beliefs and values of their parents and grandparents. They also expected small class size, close student-teacher relationships, and strong sports programs. Bade, 2016, page 99. The proposed revision reads as follows: participants expected the school district to provide a quality education to their children while reinforcing the conservative beliefs and values of their parents and grandparents. They also expected small class size, close student-teacher relationships, and strong sports programs. Bay 2016. So, is this proposed revision sentence properly cited? The answer is no. The language in this revision sentence is the same as the original, but there are no quotation marks or page number indicating this. This proposed revision is considered plagiarism. Here is a second example. Note that the original sentence on this slide is the same as what we just saw on the previous slide. It reads as follows. Participants expected the school district to provide a quality education to their children while reinforcing the conservative beliefs and values of their parents and grandparents. They also expected small class size, close student-teacher relationships, and strong sports programs. Bade 2016, page 99. The proposed revision here reads as follows. Participants wanted the school district to provide their children education while reinforcing conservative beliefs. They also expected small class sizes, close student-teacher relationships, and good sports programs. So, is this proposed revision properly cited? Again, the answer is no. The language is too close to the original here and follows the same general sentence structure as the original sentence. You may notice that the word expected in the original was changed to wanted in the revision, and the word strong in the original was changed to the word good in the revision. These changes are not substantial enough to make this revision properly cited, and there is no citation included. This proposed revision is also considered plagiarism. Finally, let's take a look at a third example. Again, the original sentence is the same. Participants expected the school district to provide a quality education to their children while reinforcing the conservative beliefs and values of their parents and grandparents. They also expected small class size, close student-teacher relationships, and strong sports programs. Bade 2016, page 99. The proposed revision here reads as follows. Participants expected their schools to keep small class sizes, provide sports, and maintain good student-teacher relationships, while also supporting their conservative values. Bade 2016. So, is this proposed revision properly cited? The answer is yes. The language and the sentence structure here vary from the original. The ideas are cited in APA in a parenthetical citation, including the original author and the year, because the ideas came from an outside source. In conclusion, whenever in doubt about how or whether to cite a source or to incorporate a quotation or paraphrase, ask your doctoral committee. Our recommendation is to err on the side of caution. While APA wants there to be a balance in citations, if you're not sure, it can be better to include a citation rather than leaving one out. Happy writing!